What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. The patch this week has caused us quite a few problems. We've got missing items, we've got missing mods. I might have a fix for you. We're going to talk about it, so don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. First of all though, I just want to very quickly talk about my Discord server that, thanks to High Dep G over on X, now has escalation daily targeted loot auto posted into my Discord, as well as the vendor reset for the escalation vendor as well. I'll drop a link down below. Big shout out to them for making this possible, and I'll also drop the link for my Discord down below as well if you want to join. Right, enough of that. Let's get into the biggest topic of the day. Have you got missing items? Have you got missing mods? Well, that also happened to me as well. As you can see here on this photo, I got the brand new Whiplash pistol equipped, but it's not in my inventory. And also, let me show you this clip here. So as you can see, I've got 144 in my inventory out of 150. I'm going to open a bunch of caches, and what we should see is that number should go up with every item that drops from the cache. So we can open the cache, and as you can see there, I got 2 items, but it only went up to 145. We can open some more, and it does not increase. Now my inventory caps out at 145, and that is inherently what the problem is. I have got 5 invisible items in my inventory right now. And just to note, this is the official bug ID for it. I'll link this post down below so that you can actually grab this and look at it yourself and get any further updates. And the reason I know it's the official one is Basie, the game director, has posted this just 45 minutes ago. We're currently investigating the UI issue where some mods and items disappear. Please note that these pieces are not removed but unintentionally hidden, and we're working on a fix ASAP. Which is odd to say the least. And the same thing is happening when it comes to mods as well. So as you can see there, I deleted 1 item, it went back to 144, but I've got 5 items in my inventory that I cannot dismantle and I cannot get rid of them. I also can't pick anything up that's on the floor. This is happening a lot as well for people. So now that my items are technically full, I've actually got 150 out of 150. I can't actually pick anything up, although it gives me the indication that I am at 145 out of 150. And we can see all of these related issues all over the Trello board. Well, not the Trello board, the new bug reporter tool. You can see here, storage not working, can't pick up loot in the field. Inventory 144 out of 150, mods reduced to 100 to 56, 0 utility. Missing mods, can't pick up loot in escalation. Disappearing mods and gear. And so on and so on. The amount of issues logged about what pretty much is the same thing, all of these issues are related, is incredible. It's pretty much affecting absolutely everybody. And there is a slight workaround for this that will actually help you out, which is what I've had to do, and some other people have had to do this also in my Discord, because what also happens is, and I've not seen anything logged for this, when you get a reward at the end of the mission, if you're over a certain cap in your inventory, it'll actually just disappear. And then at some point, the marker that it gets to say that it was new will disappear, and then all of a sudden you'll just have an extra item in your inventory and you have no idea why, because rewards did drop into your inventory and they just instantly became invisible. Now, as far as I know, nobody has lost anything. Everything is just invisible, because if you actually use your loadouts, these items will actually appear and actually work. So unless there's other problems that I don't know of, or there's, you know, when it's to do with gear and mods, these items do tend to come back. Just that when you click into here, like for instance, my whiplash was missing at one point. This top box here wouldn't be there, and it would instantly go onto the harvest and look like the picture I showed you before. So even though the whiplash would be equipped in this screen, when you go to this screen, it wouldn't show it as equipped. It wouldn't show it as even being there. But if you have something in a loadout, it will come back. Because I've seen people scared that they lost 13% PFEs, you know, and things like that, because your mod inventory looks incredibly small in comparison to what it was. So the question is, how do we work around this? Well, the actual workaround for this, there isn't a fix, but to get all of your items to show back up is to get your inventory under 144. Now that's easier said than done, because you will have an amount of invisible items in your stash. And when it comes to mods, you've got to get them under 60, and that will have the same problem. But if you've got some room on another character, you've got some room in your stash, put as many items in there as possible, log in and log out, and all of a sudden you'll probably be greeted with a bunch of items that were either invisible and that you've had forever, or brand new and that you've never seen before, because you've been collecting them playing the game, and unbeknownst to you, they've just gone straight into your inventory invisible. So you've basically got to get your inventory down as low as possible, but the magic number seems to be under 144 in your inventory and under 60 in your mods. Now, just remember, everybody's amount of invisible items might be completely different. You might be really unlucky and have like 100 invisible items, and it make it almost impossible for you to get under that threshold. But that is essentially what will happen if you want to fix it. That's the only way that I know. It's not a fix, it's just a workaround to get yourselves back. And as you can see here, I'm running incredibly close to the cap. So let's just see if it breaks for me right now. So we've got 144, it might not. 146, so it's not breaking for me at the moment. 100, so hang on, something has broke, because all of a sudden now I'm 149, meaning I've got at least one invisible item in my inventory as of right now. And if I delete 2 there, 3, 4, 5, as inspected, it takes it back there, but something is missing from my inventory, which really means that I'm going to have to put some other stuff in my stash to get under that 144 threshold, log in and log out, and hopefully it will become back visible. So hopefully this helps you out. Hopefully you're able to get some of your items back. I know a lot of people noticed that the whiplash reward wasn't there for them, and the whiplash automatically went missing, and that initially made me think that it was something to do with that, until people told us that they'd not even done the finale and they were having this problem. But the whiplash manhunt finale also comes with a problem. When you get to the end and you complete it, and it comes up on your screen saying, look, you've got yourself a whiplash, you might not actually have the whiplash in your items. And that's actually separate to the issues that we've just been talking about. So basically what you have to do is come back to the main map, log in and log out, head in to your stash, and it will be in your delivery box. So there's 2 bugs there that could be potentially stopping you seeing a whiplash in your inventory. That happened to me. I don't know why. It also happened to another person that was in my group, but 2 people got it in their inventory absolutely fine. So if you're missing your whiplash from the final mission that's just gone live on Tuesday, that might be what you'll have to do. Or you might have just logged in today and it showed up in your delivery box. Well, that's exactly why. But we've also got some other issues in the game as well, and that comes down to the brand new global event. So if we go into the brand new corrosive shell global event, I've actually literally just finished the reward track. Well, you might think that is a little bit weird, because 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 stars should get you the corroded mask, which I've got equipped right now. It actually took me 92 stars to get to the end of the track for some reason. I don't know why. I've no idea. It's also been happening to some other people as well, but it takes more stars than what it says to get to the end. I'm not so sure why this is happening. The correct amount of stars gets added to the track when you complete these challenges, but as you level up and get stars, for some reason it seems that not all of them count, or it takes more stars to get to the end. And not to make things any worse, there is potentially an issue with the brand new hunter that has entered the game, Phoenix. So if you're unaware, on Tuesday they added a brand new Brooklyn hunter to the game, Phoenix, and this is the mask right here. But this is only available if you have completed all the other Brooklyn hunters. And when I logged in on Tuesday, I've already completed all the other Brooklyn hunters. I was able to progress the brand new hidden secret quest to complete the Phoenix mask. But this has now spiked interest in other people collecting the older masks so that they can then get the Phoenix mask. Two of the masks, though, that we are able to get over in Brooklyn, namely Cypher and Crave, are no longer working. For some reason, these two are now broken, and therefore you're unable to spawn them, which means you're unable to get these masks, and therefore unable to get the brand new Phoenix mask as well. I've had a few people try this out, and there seems to be a lot of confusion as well, alongside the fact that the masks are actually available account wide, but you have to actually do them all on the same character. And if you've done some on different characters and things like that, it's also causing some issues with people being able to progress to the brand new Phoenix mask, meaning that you have to kind of join someone's group who hasn't done that mask so that you can then complete it on your character, even though you might have already done it on another character. Yep, it's very, very confusing. It's not the most ideal situation for us all to be in, but if you've got friends, like I've got some friends in my Discord who have got secondary accounts and have never bothered doing any of the hunter masks, luckily enough they can host you a session. You can join on them, they can even leave at that point, but then you can use that mask and map and session to essentially do the hunter and get that mask. Cypher, let's have a quick look. Where is he? So there's Craver. Was that one of them? Oh no, it's Crave. Where is he? There's Cypher. So that's one of the masks that you can't get at the moment. And is it Craver? The other one, is that what they meant? Not Crave. I think it's probably Craver. Oh no. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Let me just double check that info. Actually, this is new information. It wasn't Crave that I was talking about. So there's actually more masks broken than what I initially thought, which is not the greatest, because actually Carbon is also broken as well. So that's not the greatest, to be perfectly honest. That seems to be 3 hunters that we are unable to spawn as of right now. So Cypher, which is that one, Carbon, and Craver. Now, Craver's just one that I picked up from the issue board. The other 2 I know are confirmed with people that I actually know, but Dragon Star here on the issue board has not been able to spawn that other one as well. So yeah, not the greatest situation for the game to be in right now. There is quite a few bugs. I'm sure there's probably other bugs that I have missed, but these are all ones related to the new patch as of this week. But hopefully you can reduce your items onto other characters and into your stash and get your missing items back that you were worried about, because it looks like they've just gone invisible. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe as always, agents. Thank you for all your love and support. Don't forget to join the Discord for that daily targeted escalation loot, and the resources channel has got everything you need for guides and information for the Division 2. And we're a friendly bunch as well. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.